Our story begins when Gilligan, the professor, Ginger, and Mr. and Mrs. X became stranded on an unknown island. The professor, after years of trying, finally created a bamboo raft strong enough to endure the rough ocean and get Gilligan and his crew back home. Right now, Gilligan and the professor are making their way towards land after weeks at sea.
Land! I see land! Ah. That was intense. Dude, it felt like you were never getting off that little raft.
Have you seen it?
Good work, Professor. Where are we anyways?
Well, according to my calculations, factoring weather conditions and wind changes, assuming we say going at the same angle, heading southeast.
Professor!
Well, Gilligan, we should be on the coast of California.
Gilligan, the professor, and the rest of the crew unload what little they have, say their goodbyes, and part ways. Soon, Gilligan begins to be filled with the desire to return to the island. Unsure about what to do, Gilligan calls the professor and arranges a meeting.
Hey, Professor, so nice to see you. I actually called you because I needed your advice on something.
How may I assist you?
Well, it all started before we were stranded on that island. Remember we went to that church?
Vaguely.
Oh, okay, they had that skit about Luke, Groundrunner, and Darth Vader. Remember? Yeah, and the devil and the angel who helped Luke make a decision.
Oh yeah, I remember. And Princess Leia too.
Right. Anyways, well, they had a preacher who came down the aisle and said that he came from another galaxy. They had a preacher who came from another galaxy, and I thought, wow, this guy really came a long way to just tell us about God.
Gilligan, I have a very important chess tournament to go to, and I don't want to be late. So what do you need my help on?
Well, I decided to go back to the island and witness to all the islanders there.
Wait, what? You want to go back? I mean, why?
I think that this might be my calling to the mission field. You know, as Christians, we're all called to minister, and I think this might be my specific way and place.
You mean to tell me we are all essentially called to be missionaries? I didn't know that. Nobody told me that. And it's very rare for me not to know something, Gilligan.
Professor, calm down. This is the part where I'm supposed to be giving your advice. Well, your help. See, I'm not exactly sure how to get back.
Well, if you are sure this is your true calling, I can probably backtrack the way we got here, make some new adjustments for the new weather pattern, and perhaps make it back to get you back.
Thank you so much, Professor. I gotta find the captain. I gotta get back to that island. Sorry. Oh, hey, Mr. and Mrs. X. So nice to see you guys. Well, I gotta go.
Wait, Gilligan. Where are you running off to, dear? Stay and shop with us a bit.
Yes, Gilligan. We have not seen you in ages. Where are you off to?
Well, you guys can probably help me. See, I'm trying to find the captain.
Whatever for, dear?
Well, I decided to go back to the island, and the professor has offered to make a map. And I made the captain...
Gilligan, do you really think you should go back to that horrid island? Why in the world would you want to stay here? Where it's nice.
And clean.
Well, I can't. See, I think it's God leading me back to the island.
But Gilligan, cover Thomas's ears, dear. There aren't even toilet seat covers out there.
Lovely. There aren't even any toilets.
Oh no! You will stay here and come to work for us.
Yes, son, what a great opportunity. Surely it's the Lord's will that you get a solid job. You could build a career.
Meet a nice lady. Settle down.
Wow, that sounds like a great blessing. Maybe it is from God. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'll think about it. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. Come along, dear. It's time to feed Thomas.
And now to find the captain.
Gilligan! Is that you?
Right!
Gilligan! I heard you got back and I was looking for you everywhere. I asked your neighbors, I looked in your car, I looked under your car, I looked through your bedroom window, I looked under your bed, and I turned around and Mom was there. That was a little awkward. And while I was on my way to your school, well, here you are!
Jim, I'm actually looking for somebody, so I have to go.
Wait, Gilligan! Don't go, I mean, I just got to see you. I haven't seen you since you got stranded on that terrible island, and I was so worried about you and me and us. Why don't you want to talk to me? Wait, who are you looking for?
The the captain. I'm in his boat to...
You're not going back, are you? I passed Mr. and Mrs. X and they told me about the wonderful job they offered and how it would allow you to perhaps find an eligible lady. Why would you give that up, Gilligan? That is truly a blessing from God. Isn't that what you're always looking for? God's leading? Well, here it is, Gilligan, and here am I!
Ginger, I appreciate your input, but have you taken your meds lately?
Gilligan, I don't need them to know you're the one for me! Ah!
After finally making it off the island, with such a great job offer, Gilligan wonders why he still feels the pull to go back. Gilligan must weigh his options, sort through his doubts, and determine if he will go into the jungle.